If you are not meditating, you are probably living as a slave to your brain. Let me explain. Before I got on my self-improvement journey, I was living terrible lifestyle. All I did was just playing computer games, watching Netflix and scrolling through social media. Because my brain was completely broken. My brain was craving the quick dopamine like playing League of Legends, junk food, and just doing the destructive habits that will ruin your life in the future. And I felt like I didn't have any willpower to resist that because I was living unconsciously. I was living like a zombie and I didn't even thought anything of it. I was just living by what my monkey brain said to me. So if my monkey brain said, oh, I feel like scrolling, my body just grabbed my phone and I scroll for minutes and hours per day. Same with computer games, same with junk food and Netflix. But everything changed when I got on my self-improvement journey. When I started going to the gym and I started meditation practice every single day, the first thing in the morning. And suddenly, only after 10 minutes of meditating every single day, my brain started changing. I still heard the monkey brain wanting me to grab my phone, the junk food and playing computer games. But now I've been conscious of it. I started being conscious of it and I could say, no, I don't want to do that because I know it's ruining my life in the long term. So everything fucking changed. I started meditating every single day. I wasn't skipping a day because that became my new habit. So for about 2 years I've been meditating consistently. But for the last 4 months I traveled to New Zealand to change my life, to change myself and to become MMA fighter. I started waking up at 6 a.m. so I can attend my first MMA class in the morning. But I didn't feel like meditating before the 6 a.m. I didn't feel like waking up earlier that day. I told to myself that sleep is the most important thing that you can do to recover so I don't injure myself in the training, so I don't burn out. Interestingly enough, in the 4 months that I didn't meditate consistently, my life got a little bit worse. I started to being a slave to my emotions. I couldn't change my thoughts. And suddenly I was falling into the bad emotions, like feeling loneliness, anxiety, feeling like a little bit depressed. And that didn't happen in the last 3 fucking years. Why is that? I'm living a good life, but the only habit that I'm slacking on is meditation. So I've been slacking off. My life got a little bit worse and worse. It was like subtly. But after 4 months, I could feel it very much. I was more likely to grab my mobile phone to scroll on social media, and that didn't fucking happen in the past 3 years. So in the past 1 week, I said, fuck it. I'm gonna wake up at 5:30 a.m. every single day and I'm gonna meditate for 30 minutes straight. And in the first week, my life has changed to the better once again. Now I'm not slave to my brain. My monkey brain still wants me to grab my mobile phone and to scroll for a few minutes, but now I'm conscious of it and I can say, fuck no, I don't want to do that. So I am less likely to be distracted. I'm less likely to ruin my future by these instant gratification activities because of the fact that I started meditating for a couple of minutes first thing in the morning. And now I can choose what I want to do in my life. I don't want if I don't want to scroll, I'm not gonna scroll because I am more conscious of it. And if your limiting belief is I don't have time to meditate, this is bullshit. You don't have time to not meditate. That's the mindset I want you to have. Because if you are not meditating, you are less likely to distract yourself for a couple of hours every single day. Look at your mobile phone and see what is your screen time on TikTok, Instagram. How many hours of computer games are you playing every single fucking day? It's probably in hours, 2 to 3 hours. But the interesting thing is if you sacrifice 30 minutes or 15 minutes of your day to meditate, you will spend less time on your mobile phone, less time on the Netflix and computer games, and you will have more time in your day. Because your brain starts to be conscious of what you are doing, and you will not live a life like a zombie just grabbing your phone and distracting yourself anymore. Because you sacrifice that few minutes of your day first thing in the morning to meditate. You might say that it's a waste of your time, but it will save you a ton of time in the future. So biggest return of your investment that you can make to make more time in your day is meditation practice first thing in the morning. Just be aware of your breath in the meditation, close your eyes. And after some time, the mind will start to wander. And your brain will not be aware of your brain will not be aware that it's started to wander. But after some time, you will suddenly realize that you've been thinking about some irrelevant thoughts, some past or the future. When you made the realization that your mind wandered, just bring your awareness to your breath, to the present moment. And this is a one rep for your brain. Meditation is gym for your brain. So start exercising your brain. It's way more important than your muscles. Undeniably. If you start working out your brain every single day by meditation practice, in just few days or weeks, you will feel the difference in your life. I can guarantee that. And now you can become the person who you want to be, because you are not living on autopilot your whole day anymore. You are consciously aware of what you are doing in your life. So you will be less likely to distract yourself by doing dumb shit. Do the meditation practice every single day. Wake up earlier. It's gonna be one of the best decisions that you will ever make. Thanks for watching and see you soon in another video. Pew!